All right, good afternoon, everybody. Today's chat about Pyware, and I'll make this available live on YouTube after the video is done, is something that some of us college directors have to deal with. That's creating letters and numbers on the field, physical letters, physical numbers, and trying to put those in an organized way so that people can actually read them and save you some time. So I came across something kind of cool over the past week, and I thought I would share it with you. Found this shop, Ian Barnard's shop, and they have letter brushes for Procreate. This is where I bought the stuff at. You can go to Procreate, and they have this letter grid builder bundle. That's what I bought. It was $28, worth every dime, and it allows you to do the things that I'm going to be showing you today on the video. What you need is an iPad with a pencil, so it can be an iPad Pro, it can be a regular iPad. Those are all the newer editions are they all work with pencil, the Apple Pencil now. You'll need the program, the app Procreate on your iPad, and you'll need this builder bundle for $28. I think it's worth it, and I'm going to show you on my iPad just how I do it and how I export that to Pyware to trace things. In the past, we kind of did it the old way. I'd go into Microsoft Word and just type, let's say I work at Purdue right now, let's just say I want to spell Purdue out on the field, and I do something like that. I'd make it a little bit bigger. Didn't do a screenshot of that, but font wise it's pretty limited as to what you can do. Sometimes you want to do script, and this is how I would do script, and I would just find a font that would kind of look like a cursive on here. That's how I did for the Elton John show that Purdue did a couple of years this past year. Just find one that works, and that's about your options if you don't go this other route. So I'm going to go over here to my iPad, and I'm going to share the screen with you guys so you guys can see it. Okay, and I'm going to go down here to the bottom to Procreate. This is an example of what I did. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but I could trace that. But I'm going to go to the gallery, if it'll let me. There we go. And I'm going to make a new canvas. I'm going to make it the size of a piece of paper. And there we go. We got a blank thing. From here, I've already imported the brushes that are needed. So I'm going to tap on the brush icon up here at the top. It's being a little slow today. And I'm going to go down here to Grid Builder. And as you can see here, it's got all these different ways that you can arrange your letters and numbers. I'm going to choose one that maybe we might use on a football field to make it look cool. So I'm going to use Star Wars. And then I'm just going to tap right here in the middle, and it creates this area, and it's on the first layer. And then when I go to create other numbers and letters, I'm going to hit the plus sign and do those under a different layer so that we can adjust those and make a picture without this grid here in the bottom. So I'm going to go back to layer 1. I'm going to select this, and see, now I can move it around, make it right here in the center, maybe make it a little bit bigger so I have a little bit of room to work with. Okay, and there we go. Now let's go to layer 2. Now we're going to add in the letters and numbers. This is where it gets really cool. iPad's being a little slow today. There we go. I'm going to go to numbers and letters that I bought. And I'm just going to use regular numbers and letters. And now I can tap these and wherever I want. So let's pick a word to spell. I went to University of Kentucky, so let's use cats. That'll be kind of fun to do. So I'm going to use 4 letters, so I'm just going to tap 4 times. I don't like where those were placed, so I can hit the undo. I'm going to move them over. Okay, so we want to get these evenly spaced, and we want to get them looking where they are in the grid is the next thing we're going to do. So what we're going to do is select each of these things. I'm going to use the freehand tool. Oh. Let's clear that out. Let's do this again. Freehand. Okay. Oh, and then hit. I forgot a step. Sorry. We want to hit the select button. So we want to choose that and also the select tool. Okay. Come on, iPad. So I'm going to do this freehand again thing. Then I'm going to hit the select tool. It should allow me to then select what was inside that object. There we go. Now I'm able to move this around wherever I want. Okay, so you see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5.5. We'll call it 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll use 2.5 for each letter. So we're going to line this up first, and then I'm going to go to my distort, and I'm going to drag each part here to line up with this grid that we've created. But I want to use 2.5. Okay, so it kind of fits inside the grid. Then I'm going to repeat this for each of the remaining things. So I'm going to deselect here. And I'm going to repeat the process. So I hit the S button up here at the top. There we go. Freehand. Then the selection tool. And then distort is already on. And I'm going to line this up with what's going on here. Takes a little bit of massaging to get it right. Same thing for the next. And then finally the last one. So this is all done in Procreate. So it gives us that distorted view as to what's going on here. Okay, just continue to massage this till it fits inside the box. All right. So we have now our traceable objects. So what I'm going to do next is create a new layer. And this is going to be the layer for the letters. And then I'm going to take my brushes out and just go up here to sketching. I like using the 6B pencil. And now I'm literally going to trace inside the boxes the letters. Oh, don't like that. Cool feature of this is if you draw the line and then hold your pencil ever so slightly at the end, it'll snap to a straight line. Okay, so we have our C. Next we're going to make our A. Look at the dotted lines right here in the middle of it. Oh, I don't like that. It's not what I wanted to do. See, it doesn't have to be exactly straight if you use the little trick here of holding. I'm going to take my eraser and erase in here because I don't terribly like what I did. Sometimes finding the exact line is a little tricky. I'm going to erase this as well. Go back to my pencil. So, still don't like the A. I'm going to take my eraser again, use a little bit different brush, and I'm going to now we can get this to look a little better. There we go. Now it looks like an A. Next is T. It's pretty straightforward. You just trace down the line. and then the S. Oops. So this is an easy trick to get block letters. That S does not look right. I missed a line. So I'm going to just erase through here, go back and fix it. There we go. And now we have a line to trace a little better, and it looks like an S. So we've spelled cats. If we just want to see what it looks like on that layer, I can uncheck these layers, these background layers, hit that, and now we have something that looks like cats. Okay, they're all evenly spaced and the right size. This sequence looks a little weird, so maybe I'll massage this a little bit by going to this layer 3 that we're in, and using this selection tool. So if you don't really like how it looks, you can go in and change anything you like. Maybe you like that better. I'm going to go back to the way it was, hit reset, and we're just going to go with it for right now. But that's how you can massage and go with that. Now, from there, we're going to go back to the gallery. We're going to press and hold. Select, share as a JPEG. And then we're going to airdrop it to my MacBook Pro. And it's in my downloads folder. And now I can take that from my iPad, go into Pyware. Let me turn off the air server here. Go into Pyware, create a floor cover just like we did on a previous video. Select the size, choose the image. It's in my downloads because I did from that on Untitled Artwork. And there we go. Now I can take that and trace that and put as many performers in it as I need. You know, or whatever saying or whatever I want. Hope this video was helpful for you. We'll do other videos as the time allows. Thank you guys very much for being here.